I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning. Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to another vlog. Today is Tuesday. I actually started the vlog yesterday in the car, but I barely got down the street and my bestie called me, my daughter-in-law, and so I just basically put the camera down and talked to her all the way to work. And then even after I got to work for a while, I love her to death. If she's watching this video, she knows it is true. And anyway, so welcome back to another vlog. We are trying to start over with some new tools and some new motivation this week. I have realized and really felt it over the past couple of months, just being tired, being lethargic, not having any desire to work out whatsoever, talking myself out of it because I don't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. And so over the weekend I was watching YouTube and I just happened to click on this video of this one girl, I don't even know who she was, who said she just walked 30 minutes a day every day for 30 days. And just like the first week into her video, she was talking about how much more energy she had. And I said, you know what, that is my problem, is that I have slacked on my workouts and zapped on my energy. It is true that whenever you work out, you do have more energy. It is a conundrum. Like at first you may be kind of tired and sore, but I've said it before, I used to say it, if I skipped my morning workouts, I would be tired that day. And just ever since I got sick in January with the virus, with COVID, my energy levels tanked. I mean, January was a super hard month. Plus, I went back to the office part-time, which was fine. And then, you know, I started my full-time job. So, you know, I'm back to working full-time. I'm working longer hours. I mean, basically the same that what I was working before, but a little bit more maybe. You know, I mean, there's a lot more responsibility on me in this position than in the previous one. So I have that and just a lot on my plate and, you know, trying to keep up with YouTube, trying to edit as much as possible. You know, I mean, do you hear what I'm saying? Excuse after excuse after excuse. And so I watched that video and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just get up and walk for 30 minutes? Why do I think that I have to get up and do a full hour on the treadmill and do my 30 minutes of core? Okay. We bought that new big piece of workout equipment and I haven't used it but like 2 times. So we're going to start using it this week. Charlie is off again this week. He is supposed to potentially go back to work next week, 4 days a week, just working 8 hours a day, which means that he will get off early and be home before me. And that actually works out better for us because he can kind of get everything done. Like when we're both getting home after 6 o'clock, it does make the evenings even harder. Like it's actually nice with Charlie being at home and me working because he takes care of everything and gets everything done. And then when I get home, I mean, I just have to do my stuff, you know. So I do whatever I need to for me, which I mostly do that anyway, y'all know. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. I mean, for him to want to participate in a workout, like he feels better once he gets like his little tasks and stuff done that he likes to do when he gets home. It gives him a chance to get the yard mowed each week before I get home one night, all of that good stuff. So with all of that being said, even though this is a hard week for me, I have decided to start this 30-day challenge to walk 30 minutes a day every day for 30 days, even on the weekends. And so I started May the 2nd, so there's exactly 30 days left in the month. That was yesterday. That's what I started out talking about on the vlog yesterday, so we are just kind of reiterating that. So what I plan to do is just, you know, upload every day on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me over there. I did create just a quick little template just for me to be able to post it and check off that, you know, I did my daily walk. It's just a 30-day challenge. It could be a 30-day workout, whatever you wanted to do. But I will probably try to post it in the Facebook group because I know not everybody uses Instagram. If you want to take a screenshot of that and you know, you can keep up with it or whatever on your phone. So each day I'm just going to put a little check mark once my little 30-minute walk is complete and try to upload that to my Instagram story. So I don't know like what happened to me over the weekend, but you know, I've really been thinking about also my diet, and if I want to continue doing Weight Watchers, or if I want to track macros. You know, I don't want to track on 2 separate apps, blah, 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 blah. Well, my best buddy Roy, you know, that co-adds me in our group with us, put up a little tutorial of the Healthy app, which I guess it used to be called iTrack Bites or something like that. So anyway, I got to looking at it, and for a whole year for that app, it was $30. So I decided to go ahead and do that. You can do the free version. But with the pro version, you can track bites/points and macros or calories. You can choose 2. And so I thought, that's what I need to do. So I downloaded the app. I just downloaded it yesterday. I did not get all of my food and stuff tracked in there. That's the one bad thing about switching over, because like all of my foods, all of my recipes, everything just immediately comes up in the Weight Watchers app, but I know that it did not start that way. I had to get it all set up and ready to go. So it's just going to take me a couple of days, especially like, and I'm trying to figure out, and this is one frustrating thing on the Weight Watchers app, like on MyFitnessPal, you can copy a day over to the next day, because I typically tend to eat the same things, y'all know, like every other day. Anyway, so with that, I chose to do the Better Balance plan, which is equivalent to the Weight Watchers Blue plan, or Freestyle, which is what I have done all along until they switched over to the personal points. Now, I know a lot of people are leaving WW because they don't like the personal points. They like the blue, purple, or green plans. And I'm really a little bit more interested in the macro tracking aspect of it. So I signed up for that. It gave me the 23 points, which is exactly, I think, what I had on the blue plan. And then it gave me like super low protein and super high carbs on the macros at first. So I kind of adjusted that, because I think that you should eat about 1 gram of protein, you know, per pound of body weight, or per pound of your goal body weight. So if your goal weight is, say, 150 pounds, then you should be eating about 150 grams of protein a day. So I set my protein at like 142 grams, something like that. And then I still have like 100 and something carbs and like 63.5 grams of fat. So I don't really know how that's going to play out. I'm just going to keep tracking and doing kind of like I do or have done like Weight Watchers, and kind of see what that looks like on the macros. So we'll just see how I like that. I still have my WW app. Like I said, I am paid up through August maybe, and that's just where people have used my link and gotten a free month, and I get a free month if you use that, so thank y'all if y'all do that. So I'm not going to cancel it just yet, but I want to try this Healthy app and see how I like it. Now, in saying that, whenever I build a recipe, I'm not going to build a recipe in my WW app and share it and the Healthy app. So what I will just start doing on my meal prep videos is just typing out the recipes just like I did before, or linking, which is what I always do. I either type it out or link it regardless. I just won't have the link to my WW app in there, which is what I started when the personal points started, because not everybody's personal points are the same. So a lot of people have missed me giving points, and I've tried not to do that because of the whole stupid personal points thing. But I will just give the points based off my Better Balance. Better Balance? Is that what it's called? I will just give the points based off of the Better Balance plan that I chose, which is equivalent to the blue points, which is what I have been on since September of 2019. I kind of went back and forth with Charlie over the weekend, and, you know, like, to truly, like, track macros like I want to, it would be hard for me to make meals that Charlie might enjoy. I mean, that's the one nice thing about Weight Watchers is Charlie is perfectly fine with the foods that I eat. I think he probably would like to eat more beef and stuff like that, and I may. I did kind of set my fat grams a little bit higher because fat is one thing that I like. It fills me up. So I think I have like 60 something grams of fat on the macros, but the carbs to me are still pretty high, and then the protein is, you know, at 142, so I feel pretty good about that. I can't remember what that totals out to in calories, but you know, to count your calories, your protein grams times 4, that's how many calories of protein. Your carbs times 4, that's how many carbs, that's how many calories for your carbs, and then for your fat, it's 9 calories per gram of fat. So I need to calculate that and see how many calories it gave me, but regardless, it's still at the 23 points, so I'm going to try to, you know, stay within my 23 points. I mean, of course I will have my activity points or whatever, but now one thing I've noticed is I always felt like the Weight Watchers app overcalculated my activity points. Like when I was really working out a whole lot, I mean, I was earning a lot. I basically hit it to where I couldn't see it because I felt like it was doubling up on it. It was counting like all my steps and also counting, you know, a 30-minute walk or an hour walk or whatever it was. So anywho, so there is my diet update change, which isn't really going to be that much of a change other than the fact that I won't truly be following WW anymore, but still be doing WW, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. And again, that healthy app is free if you want to just track one thing. So you can download it and you can follow the Better Balance plan if all you care about is tracking points for free. So I did pay the $30 for a full year subscription so that it would, because I don't want to double track. So tracking is not something that I enjoy, okay? Tracking is a tool that I use when I feel like I need to kind of hone it in and be good and kind of, you know, really keep up with what I'm intaking. I can guesstimate fairly well, but I mean, I've kind of just been maintaining for a while and, you know, can feel myself getting a little fluffier since I haven't been working out. So I'm probably losing muscle and adding on a little fat, and I don't like that. I don't like feeling fluffy. So we're gonna cinch it back in. That's the goal. That's the May goal, so that we are ready for summer. I'm still going to have my normal treat day on Saturdays. I don't like to call it a cheat day because I still pretty much eat the same things except for our dinners. Of course, summer will be coming up and we will be floating in the pool. We will definitely be making skinny margaritas and stuff like that. But anywho, so I'm kind of excited. I got to figure out this healthy app. It's not as user-friendly as the WW app, but it's pretty much the same thing. They're all pretty much the same thing. It's just figuring out, once I get my foods in there and like finding my favorites and stuff, I think that it'll be easy. I just need like a couple of weeks to really get going in it good, to where tracking's not a pain in the butt, because again, I don't enjoy tracking. I just want my stuff to be there for me. But yet again, I am here at work. It is 7:52. Y'all should be so flipping proud of me because y'all know I've always been on that late struggle bus, but I have really been trying to be better about it. And y'all, I'm killing it. So we're gonna go back to killing the workout and weight loss game again too. So now that I've kind of settled into my job, my new role, all of that stuff, it's time to focus back on myself, because I'm not going to let that go again. I can just already feel it happening just after a couple of months of just really slacking and just focusing more on work, which I'm still going to focus on work, but I'm also going to focus on me. So anywho, I'm here. I have to go. I love you guys. I will see y'all maybe tonight. Maybe we'll film a little bit of our workout. Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's actually in the afternoon. It's about 2:30. We just got through celebrating Mother's Day with our moms and the girls and everything. Of course, I didn't film any of it just because nobody wants to be on camera. But we had a good time. We had a good lunch. I did get up this morning. I had my breakfast like normal. I'll show you my bacon and eggs here that I fixed as usual. I also got on the treadmill, so I did do a little bit of my walking this morning. I'm trying to do the 30 days of walking for 30 minutes, and so I got a little clip of that to show you working on the treadmill. So it was definitely hard to make myself get up on a Saturday and get that done, but I did it. Luckily, Athena was here. She woke me up at 6 o'clock, so that helped. And then we pretty much have just been preparing all day for the lunch, and then everybody got here and they all just left. And so of course y'all know we're going to be ready for our afternoon nap for sure after all of this work and visiting and everything. But we had a really great time, so hopefully everybody enjoyed it. The girls got me a gift certificate to go get I guess a facial, microdermabrasion, or whatever it is that I want. So I'll be excited to go see Megan, my esthetician, and get that done. I'll insert the clip here where we tried some cheesecakes from the protein shop. It's a local shop here in Smyrna, but they will deliver anywhere. So check out their website, and they also gave me a discount code to share with you guys. It is Jennifer, and you will save 10% on your first order. Alright guys, we are going to try these protein cheesecakes from the Protein Snack Shop. It is here local in Smyrna. They have been kind enough to send me several different ones to try, and they've given me a discount code to share with y'all as well. And I'm going to taste test the key lime and the chocolate right now. Alright, so we're going to try the chocolate. I'm sharing this with my bestie over here. And for anybody that wants to know, I don't know what the points are on it. I'm going to have to get my phone and scan it. But this has 13 grams of protein, 3 grams of net carbs overall. So it is a keto, sugar-free, gluten-free, non-GMO. I think the key lime has pretty much the same macros as well. 13 grams of protein, yeah. 4 net carbs on the key lime, so it has like 1 more carb. So let me grab a fork here and we'll do a little taste test. Alright guys, let's try this. I'm gonna go for the chocolate. You can go ahead and try too. I'm gonna go for the chocolate cheesecake. It's good. We have a house full of people here. Oh, yeah. For Mother's Day. You like the key lime?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I have blueberry cheesecake, regular cheesecake, some muffins, and some other ones. I'll show you all of those later as well. But you can use the code Jennifer to save 10% if you want to, and it will be shipped to you in a nice box and packaged with the it has to be kept cool, so you need to put it in the refrigerator immediately, but it will still be cool once it is shipped to you. So everything will be linked down in the description box. Check it out. Protein Snack Shop, and it is local here in Smyrna. It's about 10 minutes from me. But the cheesecakes were delicious. Highly recommend. Low in sugar, keto, all of that stuff. I don't know what the Weight Watchers points are on them. Actually, I saved the wrappers for those too. Let me scan them and see. Because I tried the chocolate and the key lime today, and I like both of them. I don't know which one I preferred, actually. To me, they were both really good. Barcode scanner. Let me see if this will scan. Okay, so they are a lot of Weight Watchers points, which is what I thought that they might be. So the chocolate one is 13 points for 1 bar. I know that's a lot, isn't it? Charlie's looking at me. Again, anything keto, though, is going to have more fat in it. So that's why. That's the only bad thing about Weight Watchers, in my opinion, even though I think this is a healthy snack. They're only 260 calories, but let's see how many fat grams they have. I guess 11. No, 21. So the key lime pie has 21 grams of fat, and the chocolate has 22. So that's why it's so many points. But again, they are delicious. So if you are doing low carb or whatever, then I would highly recommend it. because you can't go wrong with cheesecake. And I still have 2 or 3 more flavors to try. I have some plain ones and I have some muffins and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to give them a shout out and say thank you to the protein shop for sending those to me. I really appreciate it. And we will be trying them, you know, throughout the next couple of weeks or so. They have to be refrigerated. I'm not sure how long they're good for, but I'm sure for at least a couple of weeks. But anyway, that pretty much kind of sums up our day. I still actually have not placed my grocery order, which is odd for me, but we had to worry about getting the groceries for the stuff today, and I haven't fully decided what I'm going to eat yet. So I'm probably going to place an order while we're chilling out on the couch before I fall asleep and pick that up later. So I will see y'all back again later. I don't know if we're going to go anywhere or do anything. We'll just see. At this point, I'm pretty tired since Athena woke me up so early, and I've literally been going since I got up and have not stopped. So I will check in with you guys with the grocery haul here in a few hours for me, but in about 30 seconds for y'all. All right, guys, so it has been a few hours since I spoke to you the last time. I was going to put my grocery order in, take a nap, all of that good stuff. We could not pick up our groceries until Sunday, so it is now Sunday morning. So for y'all, it's just been a few seconds. For us, it's been nearly 12 hours since we talked to you. But we got the grocery order put in, and before I get into the grocery order, Charlie and I wanted to do our little meal prep review for last week because we had the chicken skewers with the sweet potatoes and the corn, which Charlie made that meal since I had to work last Sunday. So what did you think of your meal that you made, Charlie?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that it was good. Overall, I mean, it's a very simple meal. You know, it's chicken and fruit on skewers cooked on the grill. You can season your chicken up however. Sweet potatoes baked in the microwave. Corn boiled on the stove. Can't go wrong with all of that. The other meal was the chicken, quinoa, and peppers. This is an old meal that I've used for a long time, on and off, like really for like the last 10 years, I would say. What do you think of that meal, Charlie?
Yeah, I always like that one.
Charlie always likes that one, and I always forget about that meal. And so sometimes whenever I try to think about a new meal, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go with that, you know, and he'll be on board to eat the chicken, quinoa, and peppers. It's so simple. It's easy. It's only a 5-point meal for me with the quinoa that I use, so highly recommend that. No, we did not do any kind of dessert. We just had like candy bars and stuff like that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, not we. I didn't eat candy bars, but Charlie ate candy bars. I didn't do desserts or anything this week. Getting home really late every night this week was pretty difficult for me, so we didn't get like any other workouts or anything in, but I am happy to say that I did do my 30 minutes of walking every morning. I'm trying to get my body used to getting that movement in every day. But this week we're going to try to get out and use the machine in the garage and do some workouts. So, okay, I'll let Charlie go now. We've done our review.
See ya.
Now we are going to do our grocery haul. So we just ordered from Kroger. I actually did not have a big pickup order today for our meals this week. We are going to do chicken fajitas. Charlie had already bought the bell peppers whenever he went to Sam's Club on Friday to get stuff for our little Mother's Day luncheon and stuff that we had. And did he pick up anything else? I don't really think so. I was going to have him pick up some fruits and stuff for me, but then I decided to kind of back off on my fruits some this week and see how I feel not eating fruit. Like, I'm really not going to have any fruit until probably later in the week whenever I have my pizzas. The first 4 days for my lunches, I'm going to do a couple of these Frontera frozen meals. They're good, but I'm going to make them into 4 servings. So that will be my lunch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on Friday, I will have pizzas. We have some leftover fruit from the Mother's Day lunch yesterday. So really, we didn't get any other fruit other than what we had yesterday, which was just some watermelon, some strawberries, and some pineapple. And for our 2 meals this week, we are going to do the chicken fajitas for one. The other one that I'm going to do is the homemade chicken noodle soup. Charlie loves that. We haven't made that in a while. You know, he probably would have wanted taco soup again, even though it's just been like a week or 2 since we had it. But he does love the homemade chicken noodle soup. It is really good. It is really easy. And it is a budget-friendly meal as well. So that one, I just need a couple of chicken breasts, some carrots and some celery. One thing I didn't order that I'm thinking of now is chicken broth, but maybe it uses water. Maybe it doesn't take chicken broth. But anyway, I have some. Y'all know me. I'm always like a little bit stocked in case I need it. But it is a super simple meal and it is delicious. And then we will have the corn muffins along with it. So anyway, let me flip you around here and let's do this grocery haul, and then I will be ready to probably close out the video. All right, so here is my grocery haul for the week. So we did get 2 packs of chicken. Kroger said that they didn't have it in stock, but Charlie went inside and they actually had it in stock, so he got those. So we will use 3 chicken breasts for the chicken fajitas, and I think 2 for the chicken, the homemade chicken noodle soup. And that is plenty of chicken in there. There's no need really to add a 3rd breast. I think one time I accidentally did, but the recipe calls for 2 and it works out perfect. I did get 2 things of my almond milk as usual. And then I went ahead and stocked up a little bit on my cornmeal that I like to use for my corn muffins, and then the self-rising flour that I like to use for the 2-ingredient dough. I did just get like 2 of each of the little bags. Even though we are trying to stock up on some of these items, I don't want like 25-pound bags of cornmeal and flour. I would prefer to just have these. I keep them in my freezer, so that's my pro tip if you are storing flour, cornmeal, anything like that. Nico's trying to make a run for it to get into the camera. But these will just go in our freezer. They don't take up much space, so I went ahead and got 2 of those because we are going to have the corn muffins this week with our chicken noodle soup. And then I am back to making my cookies this week. I've been missing my cookies. I've took a nice long break from them, so I went ahead and stocked up on some 100% pure pumpkin. And I did get 4 cans of the cream style corn. 2 of these I will use for the corn muffins today, and then that just gives us 2 extras. For the fajitas, I love this Frontera fajita skillet sauce. I think I have one in the cabinet, so I'm going to try to use the old one first before this one. This is looking a little dirty, like they had some leak on it, but anyway, it's fine. I did pick me up another one of my toothpastes. I need to check the receipt and make sure it took off. It had like a $3 coupon. This toothpaste is like $5 a box, so anyway, I just went ahead and got another one because I go through a lot of toothpaste, y'all. I got me some potassium because I'm not really doing a lot of fruit this week. I'm not doing my bananas in the afternoons. So the week before last, I guess, I didn't do bananas, and I noticed I was having like some leg cramps and stuff. So I'm just going to start taking the potassium along with all of my other daily vitamins. So they had this online, so I picked that up. For my lunches this week, on Friday, I will probably have pizza as normal. These I'm going to eat Monday through Thursday, and I know that there's only 2 of them, but what I like to do is make some rice and add like a little bit of rice to each one of them, and then make it into 2 meals. So I can take a cup of rice and add in with this, and then split that, and it will be 2 meals. And then I might eat like a little bag of my baked Tostitos with it as well, because those are like so out of date. I need to eat them up. I will be eating them this week with the chicken fajitas because I'm making the cauliflower rice, but I might take a bag and eat them with the fajita chicken bowl. It kind of just depends on how my points and macros work out once I plug it in. And see, I don't really think the points on this itself is that high. I think this whole thing is only like 2 or 3 points. And then if I added a cup of rice, it would be 6 points. But then if I split it into 2 meals, you know, then you're looking at a 4 or 5 point lunch. And these are actually really good. I like these and the taco ones, but they didn't have the regular taco online. They only had the one that had the sausage in it. I forget what it's called. Chorizo. Yeah, so they had one that had the chorizo sausage in it, and I've never really tried that. Charlie got something that had the chorizo in it at the Mexican restaurant one time, and he was not a huge fan. So I just got 2 fajita bowls. I know we're having fajitas. This is a little bit different, and this is a quick meal. I will go ahead and make this here at home. Like I said, I'm going to make 2 cups of rice, and I will just like reserve 1 cup. I will heat up one of these and make it for 2 days, and then I'll heat up the other one and then make it for 2 days, and then on Friday I will have my pizza. We have some fruit left over from our little Mother's Day lunch yesterday. We've got some watermelon, pineapple, and strawberries, I think, left over. That's what we had yesterday, so we didn't buy any additional fruit. And I am trying to cut back on my fruit some. I feel like it's upsetting my stomach a little bit, so I'm just trying out to see how I do without having fruit every day. I got 2 bags of the cauliflower medley. I love this for the Spanish cauliflower rice, and then I will use Rotel. I have plenty of cans of original Rotel. They did not have any of the fire roasted on the website. Hopefully I have a can of fire roasted because I like to use a can of each. If not, then I will just season it up with a little bit extra ground cumin and chili powder as usual. Charlie is going back to work this week, so I kind of got him some Pop-Tarts, some cookies, and then the Santitas, which those really aren't for work for him. Those are for like the nights that we have the chicken fajitas and eat the cauliflower rice. It's really good to dip with the chips. That's why I like my baked Tostitos with it. And then also for the chicken noodle soup, we need some baby carrots diced up into little pieces and some celery diced up into little pieces. So Charlie will dice all of that up. And then something different that I'm going to try too. And these are like higher points. These are probably like 6 or 7 points. But again, I'm double tracking in that healthy app and going to kind of see how my macros play out, because I felt like with all the fruit and everything, my carbs seemed like I was real carb heavy like this past week, even though I would stay like within my points. So I am going to try in the afternoons to try one of these protein bars. I used to eat these all of the time, like pre-Weight Watchers, and I loved them. And these are on sale for like $1 or something at Kroger. So I went ahead and just picked up 5 different ones. These are pretty good. They don't have a whole lot of fat in them. I know fat is the one thing that taxes you on Weight Watchers, but these have like 10 to 13 grams of fat, but they have a pretty good amount of protein. And sometimes whenever I have my Fiber One brownie and my banana in the afternoons, it doesn't really fill me up. It almost makes me feel a little bit hungrier. So I'm going to see how I do with these. We'll see. I looked at some different Atkins bars and stuff as well, but then when I saw these and they were on sale, I used to love these, so I just got one of each flavor that they had. So this will be, you know, my snack in the afternoons each day. But that is my tiny little grocery haul. The only other thing that I got that Charlie did not bring in was a couple of cases of bottled water. So, gonna put this away, and then we'll probably be ready to close out this video. All right, so thank you guys for joining me for another kind of weekend vlog. I think I vlogged one day in the car, and then the rest has been over the weekend. This one has carried on over into Sunday, which is unusual, but since I failed to get my grocery order in early enough, and we had to pick it up this morning, and we took a 3-hour nap yesterday, just so y'all know. It's like we died after everybody left and I put the camera down. I mean, it was after 7 o'clock before we got up. So we ended up I made pizza for my dinner and just had that. And Charlie made a pizza too. So we just chilled and watched TV. So I didn't even go anywhere yesterday. I didn't go shopping. I didn't do anything. So y'all should be proud of me. I need to spend some more weekends at home instead of going out and about, because then I tend to spend more money. But, you know, I mean, I get that itch and I have to scratch it and do some little shopping hauls. So anyway, that's going to be it for this week's vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love y'all. If you make it all the way to the end, let's just leave me a flower emoji, whatever you want to, for Mother's Day, because this was Mother's Day weekend. So just leave me a little flower emoji, and I love you guys. See you in the next one.
Give me something I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young.